Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. We just got the Q1 2021 XRP Markets Report, and I decided to read it all the way through and give you guys the most important parts out of this document so you are completely up to date with what is going on with Ripple and XRP. Make sure, however, that you have pressed that like button, because why not? You're helping out the channel, doesn't cost you anything, and it helps out a little bit with the YouTube algorithm. Ripple publishes the quarterly XRP Markets Report to voluntarily provide transparency and regular updates on the company's views and state of crypto generally, including the XRP market, such as quarterly sales updates, relevant XRP-related announcements, and commentary on previous quarter market developments. As an XRP holder, Ripple believes proactive communication and transparency are part of being a responsible stakeholder. Moreover, Ripple urges others in the industry to follow its lead to build trust, foster open communications, and raise the bar industry-wide. And so basically they're saying here, this transparency that we have is optional because we're doing it out of our own goodwill, but it's also something that other companies should strive to kind of go for as well. And I, over on Twitter, just posted the most important parts here. If you guys want, you should also follow me over on Twitter. It's TheTBC over on there. You'll find it's pretty damn easy. I try to post as much as I can on there whenever I think it is relevant. Now, starting off executive summary, this is purely a summary of crypto as a whole, talking about some huge institutional adoption going on and multiple big companies getting into the space. A lot is also to do with Bitcoin, and the open interest in, for example, XRP futures doubled from $250 to $500 million. That number temporarily shot up to $2.1 billion in the first 2 weeks of Q2, which is interesting because, well, they're talking about Q1, but they just wanted to mention Q2 mostly because this number is just so insane. And again, we're talking here mostly about institutional adoption. Tesla's being mentioned, and a lot of other companies are being mentioned, and again, a little bit of Ripple's ODL. However, this part is not too relevant. This is where things get a little bit interesting as it talks about the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit. I won't read this full part purely because it's quite important. As we have said from the very beginning, the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple will have a profound impact on the crypto and fintech industry as a whole. A healthy market requires regulatory clarity and consistency, but the SEC's current approach, regulation by enforcement, has caused havoc for US XRP holders, developers, content providers, and small businesses that use and rely on the XRP and XRP ledger. The US crypto industry needs a clear path forward, and as the lawsuit continues, we hope its outcome will provide some of the regulatory certainty that desperately is needed for industry maturation and progress for all market participants in the US. I couldn't really summarize that because this is already a summary of what exactly Ripple's goal here is, what is going on, and everything like that. It's already a summary on its own, right? We need this clarity. Ripple needs it. XRP holders need it. Crypto as a whole just needs it, and this is also what they're fighting for. Was enforcement the SEC's best option? Most likely no. Was it an option that's working out? Well, we could say yes, because eventually now there's no more beating around the bush. XRP will get clarity. Then, some key lawsuit updates regarding the suit. On April 27th, let's actually start from the bottom, right? On March 19th, Ripple prevailed in its lawsuit against Tetragon, a Ripple investor. The judge said that since there has been no official determination regarding XRP's status, Tetragon's claims that a security default, as defined in their investment documents, occurred is wrong. Ripple was also awarded $3.5 million in attorney fees and costs. On April 6th, Ripple's motion to compel discovery was granted in large part by the court. The SEC is required to produce documents regarding Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP. On the 16th, Ripple filed a motion seeking to stop the SEC from contacting foreign regulators and requesting discovery outside the rules of federal procedure and Hague Convention in this matter. On the 19th of April, John Deaton filed a motion to intervene on behalf of more than 17,000, XRP holders, claiming that the SEC does not represent and is in fact hurting their interests. I like to put that one in. And then on April 22nd, the SEC filed a motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice defense, which states that the SEC has not adequately warned both Ripple and the broader market that XRP was considered an investment contract. That is, again, what the SEC is trying to take out. They don't think that defense is fair. Now, regarding ODL, ODL's momentum is continuing on. ODL is Ripple's XRP utilizing software. It's again basically to get your costs lower as a remittance provider, let's just call it like that. And it's definitely growing. They're also saying to meet growing demand for ODL, Ripple agreed to acquire 40% in Asia's Triangle company to expand the reach of ODL in the APAC region, as it was most likely needed quite heavily over there. Then disciplined, responsible stakeholders, Q1 sales and purchases. This one is the most controversial. People usually are not happy when they see this or read this. However, in this specific case here, they did it in a very smart manner. They've written it down here as if it's really beautiful. So let's quickly read. Last quarter, total XRP sales by Ripple, net of purchases were 150 million versus 76 million the previous quarter. The increase in XRP sales can be attributed to deeper engagement from key ODL customers. For well over a year, Ripple has not sold programmatically. And what's basically meaning here is Ripple sells XRP mostly to fund XRP-related projects, and ODL, which again, on-demand liquidity, one of Ripple's software that utilizes XRP, basically the use case for it. They fund it. And again, they are selling right now purely for that. That's basically what they're saying right there. They're not selling programmatically, which basically means they're not selling XRP because they want to make money off of it. They're selling it because it's literally the company that's given use to XRP. Ripple continued to engage in sales to support ODL and key infrastructure partners as a part of providing increased XRP liquidity to improve the ODL experience of certain customers, eliminating the need for pre-funding and eliminating instant global payments. Total sales by Ripple, net of purchases, ended the quarter at 7 base points or 0.07% of global XRP volume according to Crypto Compare top tier volumes. This is compared to the total sales of previous quarter of 5 base points according to CCTT. So Q1, again, the sales have actually increased. The purchases are non-existent. They basically decreased. And so the net of purchases right now is about 150 million, right? Dollars a million, yes, $150 million. Here you can find global XRP volume metrics. Are they really relevant? Not necessarily, unless you want to talk about how much Jed McCaleb is selling. This might be relevant to you, but in my opinion, it's not really that much. At the bottom here, it also says something interesting. Certain wallets that are being used for XP sale also provide short-term leases to market makers. This is worth noting given they are often mischaracterized by market participants as sales. Leases are ultimately returned to Ripple. This is actually to do with a lot of huge transfers. People often say, oh, Ripple's selling again, haha. But no, they're actually being leased to market participants for some time. No, not to market participants, sorry guys, to just some companies, whatever. It doesn't matter exactly who they lease it to, they're going to get it back. And I've told you guys about that in videos before. Then regarding the volume, it's just increased significantly, let's say it like that. How much exactly? Well, you can see here from 1.6 billion to 2.26 billion on average daily volume. Then volatility. The XRP standard deviation of daily returns over Q1 was 9%, representing a decrease in volatility from Q4's 9.6%, which is rather interesting. XRP's volatility over the quarter was higher than of Bitcoin and Ether, which again are represented in this little graph. Then Excipies Escrow. The only important part is that they took out 3 billion in total, of course 1 billion every month, and put 100 million in their own pocket basically and 900 million back in. It happens every single month. It's exactly the same thing. Then accumulation. Data indicates, this is a cool one, that Q1 of 2021 was a quarter of XRP accumulation. It is really nice to see Ripple say that themselves. The number of whales wallets defined as wallets with balances of at least 10 million XRP increased from 308 to 319. Similarly, the number of whales holding between 1 and 10 million increased from 1,125 to 1,196. And that does sometimes make you wonder, how are these guys having so much freaking XRP? 1 million to 10 million. There's freaking 1,200 people that have that, or at least 1,200 wallets out there. That's pretty crazy. Similarly, Ethereum saw significant accumulation as well. The number of wallets holding at least 1,000 ETH increased from 1,178 to 1,253 during the quarter. On-chain metrics might also be interesting to you. It's basically the number of active XPL wallets that increased as on-ledger activity grew. In Q1, the total on-ledger payment volume was 62.3 billion, representing a 23% increase over the last quarter. And the number of total on-ledger wallet addresses increased 15% as well to 2.7 million. Then XRP Integrations, you might want to quickly check them out here for yourself. It's just some extra pairs that XRP has gotten, or some extra, I guess, just integrations. What? How else can I call it? BITRUE, Independent Reserve, KuCoin, and like all got some extra use case for XRP. Since they're in the past though, I'm not going to say that these are important to really focus on or read through properly, because if the price were to react to it, it would have already done that. It's just maybe important for you to understand that, hey, these are all options that I have if I want to exchange my XRP. These are options. Then again, we also have XRP being listed on the Swiss Stock Exchange. That might also be nice. And again, that might be adding towards this institutional adoption of crypto, specifically of XRP. And then broader XRP community. For developers and entrepreneurs, the past quarter presented new opportunities to build various use cases on the XP ledger as interest in crypto continues to skyrocket. While no one company or individual can track every project being built on this open source tech, there are hundreds of use cases from cross-border payments and lending to marketplaces and custody solutions. Here are a couple that are, I guess, important. I don't know exactly why they talked about it right here, but I guess all of these utilize XRP in some way, shape, or form. We know that by now. And I think this last part is mostly done to show the SEC or show the judge maybe XRP has use case. XRP is being used by all these companies out there. XRP can be used in a lot of different ways. And guys, I'm extremely bullish, as you guys already know. Right now, there's a freaking huge, it's pretty huge. There's a huge deposit bonus going on right now over on Bybit. There's for Bitcoin, just some crazy bonuses. Go check it out. A link is down below. But for XRP specifically, if you deposit 500 XRP, you get a 25 XRP bonus. And if you deposit over 1,000 XRP, there's going to be 5 people who are going to be winning a Ledger Nano X. And once more, I'm going to say it once more, I don't think there will be more than 10, maybe 20 people who will actually deposit that. So the chance for you to win a Ledger Nano X is going to be at least 25%. I'm thinking maybe even 50, maybe even higher, because as of this point, I think there's only been like 3 people or so who have done it, and I don't think it'll be more than 20 until the end of this month. Maybe not even the end of this month. I'm not exactly sure, but just go check it out. A link is down below. I think it's still we'll just see, all right? I'll tell you guys more about it as I know more. But yeah, I'm trying to arrange as many cool bonuses as I possibly can. If there's enough people, I'll just make sure that they next time do 10 and next time do 15. Just make sure you use the link down below and deposit so you're already in it. If you're trading, I think there's other bonuses too. Just go use the link down below, check it out. And once more, make sure you do your own due diligence so you know how it works. It's a pretty crazy day, right? It's a pretty crazy day, but it was a really nice report. A little summary for all of you guys that are still wondering, was this good or bad? It's just good. They're making a lot of progress right now. A lot of good stuff is happening. You can't say anything negative about it. So yeah, it's very nice to see, very beautiful to hear. And in general, you can really say nothing bad. Literally, there's no bad point. I guess they're also just sugarcoating things, like for example, the XRP lawsuit, but that's also what they should do because it's looking really juicy right now. So all in all, beautiful. Really beautiful. They also know it. Whales are accumulating XRP right now. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. Gains are coming, guys. Gains. Make sure you press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more daily crypto updates. You know what's coming. And again, I'm extremely bullish on XRP. Make sure you press the like button if you are too.